see dirt at the break of day. Sun finds gold in the cracks of gray. Maps stay folded, I know the way. Just follow the trail, let the noise fall away. Breathing deep, let the silence speak. Every mile gives a little relief. World feels lighter with less to prove, when the only plan is the next right move.
We need our heads examined. Are your cheeks freezing?
Yep.
Most people don't wake up and decide to hike and wind chill like this, but this was Keystone Explorer's idea. When he suggested getting out in extreme cold, I don't think either of us had realized just how brutal it would feel. The wind chill dropped to -8 degrees Fahrenheit, or about -22 degrees Celsius, and even the warmest part of the day, the high, only reached 8 degrees Fahrenheit, or roughly -13 Celsius. We did adjust the location slightly, but the goal stayed the same. Same target area, just in a different way. The path less traveled. -8. And this crazy man wants to go hiking.
Hiking. Secretly I have you. We're out here looking for Bigfoot. Shh. Undisclosed location.
I was actually thinking about finding this like a short.
Yeah, the wilds of Carbon County.
The wilds of Carbon County. So, Kirk and I are on an adventure, and hopefully I'm not being entirely too loud. We're on a hunt, a hike, whatever you choose to call it. So stick around and we'll tell you a little more about that as we go on. Or something like that. The weather, like, it was cold, and you weren't feeling cold. Like, it felt nice, but as soon as I got back in the car, the sweat would just like pour up my head.
I don't think we can about sweat today.
No, if we do, it'll be freezing to us.
Your facial hair is already frozen.
I took my hat off already.
You're
I'm warm. I'm not warm.
Warm up with your hat.
I want to save that for like if we stop.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think we may have found our first clue. Kirk's getting some photo evidence. If you guys want to see what that is, make sure you guys check out Kirk's page, Keystone Explorer. I will definitely have it linked down below, where you can check out several of my adventures with Kirk. All good time. And putting this one all on him. So if this becomes found footage,
Oh, right. Frozen bodies.
you guys know who's to blame. The skies were heavy and gray, the kind that makes the woods feel even more isolated. Today's hike would total about 5.5 miles, deep into what we started calling the wilds of Carbon County. Technically, this is state game lands, remote, quiet, bordering some of the most beautiful waterfalls and cascades in the area. It's also home to one of the most dangerous sections of trail around here, one that's cost people their lives. But we'll save that adventure for another day. Recently we heard whispers, stories of possible Bigfoot sightings somewhere out here. Now I'm not saying we expected to find anything, but on this day, this cold, when the woods should be empty, you can't help but wonder what else might be moving through them. Maybe it was the cold, maybe it was the isolation, but conversations out here get strange. When it's this quiet, your mind starts filling in the blanks. And then we came across something that definitely wasn't in our heads. A blood trail in the snow, fresh enough to notice, faint enough to make you question how long it had been there.
I don't want to recording this because this is Sasquatch shit.
Let's turn mine on. Yeah, like over that way. Yeah. Well, hopefully the camera's picking it up. So as we're walking through here, Kirk noticed some sounds off in the distance. It sounds like maybe like children talking or someone talking. But just off in the woods, like off in the woods to our right. Ooh, a little slick right there. What is that? Someone. Huh? I'm ever getting ahead of you.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fall, but I don't. Oh, to your right.
Oh yeah.
It's too thick to get back to it, I guess. Kind of trail it goes down there. But I haven't found anything cool to look at yet.
We got blood and baskets.
Blood and baskets. Yogi Bear. Our first kind of view of the gorge there. Still a little rough to see with all the tree cover. Back here in the summer you probably wouldn't see none of that. Yeah. I think we've made it to that point, Kirk. We're the only ones that have been out here for a while. I mean, there's an old path here. Actually surprised to see footprints out this far. Feels like it warmed up a lot. It is warm. I'm sweating. Hopefully not us falling confused. You know what I mean? It's hard to picture people climbing up this in Victorian dresses. That looks like a roof. See that? Right there. Making our way down to our first waterfall. Possibly the only waterfall we're going to be able to get down to. Looks like the top part of it, which ain't going to give us much of a view, is it? But we'll share with you guys what we see.
Yeah, bring a little fire thing here and make some steaks and sit here one day. Right here. Right here, start sitting.
That's a good idea.
Right?
That's a great idea. Can you hear that? Somewhere around the halfway point, the excitement wears off, and the reality sets in. The cold isn't shocking anymore, it's just constant. Your face is numb, your fingers remind you they exist, and the wind doesn't care how many layers you pack. This is usually the point where you ask yourself why you're out here. 5.5 miles isn't extreme. The 5.5 miles of -8 Fahrenheit wind chill, or about -22 degrees Celsius, feels different. Out here, there's no noise, there's no traffic, there's no distraction, just gray skies and your own thoughts. This was Keystone Explorer's idea, and somewhere in the quiet, I realized that's part of why I said yes. Not because it would be comfortable, but because it wouldn't be. It's easy to hike when the sun's out, when the temperature's perfect. But days like this, these are the ones that shape you. These are the miles you remember. We kept moving, deeper into the woods, into the quiet, into whatever waited ahead.
Well, 18 to 24 inches.
Yeah, 18 to 24 inches.
And right now, it is clearly cold. And if you're ready to get the coffee
Yeah,
with some pizza.
pizza sounds good.
No,
Or a big burger and fries.
this burger and fries. Such a long trek. We got 2.5 miles back to the vehicle.
Yeah,
All
we did
right.
almost six miles till we're done.
But you know you're alive,
Yes.
right?
You can't get this experience sitting on your couch.
No, you gotta go out and do it. Go out. You just, people like to watch other people suffer, like in the cold.
I'm guilty of that.
But I love watching the guys in the outdoor boys go out and freeze and stuff.
Yeah.
So he always manages to be fine.
He takes it to the extreme.
He does.
-40. What was it? We started at -8 was the fuel like?
No, we totally do this. We could go over, camp, you know, head out here, set up camp, make a fire, and then cook and eat in a tent, in a hot tent. I would do that in this weather.
We could do that in this weather.
Right? It's not that bad. I mean, sure, it's that stuff. Yeah. But,
Spend a lot of time in the tent, I bet.
right?
Well, I mean, you could always have a big bonfire too to stand around and thaw out.
Plenty of fire, steaks.
Steak sounds good. Neither of us.
5.5 miles doesn't sound like much, but when the air hurts your face, when the water wants to freeze, when every layer matters, the miles feel longer. This wasn't about speed, it wasn't about distance, it was about going anyway, following through on an idea, taking the path less traveled even when it would be easier to stay home.
Nothing like 6-7 mile hike in the negative temperatures with snow and a monster storm on the way. All right, guys. Well, we're almost back to the car. I think the final mileage will be about 5.5 miles. It's definitely a lot rougher hiking out here. About, I don't know, 6 inches of snow on the ground, I guess, and cold. I think the highest feels like so far hit like -2, and the top temp was like 7 or 8 degrees. So definitely a little bit of a challenge breathing out here. Got to see a beautiful fall. Enjoyed spending time with Kirk as always, and hope you guys stick around, check out some more videos. Go over to Keystone Explorer, say hi, hit that subscribe button, and see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, guys.
Well guys, no Bigfoot sightings today. Just gray skies, frozen breath, strange encounters, and a reminder of why we keep coming back out here. Sometimes the cold strips everything down to the basics. Just you, the trail, and the decision to keep moving. And even in -8 degrees wind chill, even when the high only reaches 8 degrees, there's still something out here worth finding. If you enjoyed tagging along, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. There's plenty more to come. Hiking, backpacking, camping, and all things outdoors. We're just getting started. And remember, I'm not lost, I'm exploring.